which I think can easily be done in a few words, whereas I think Counter-Strike sometimes you need just a little bit more in that. So it's not that it's better, it's just different. But we're going to go right into it here on Overpass, where you have mousesports starting on the terrorist side. It's going to be Team Dignitas starting on the CT side. So welcome to the show here. This is the 3rd season of Fragbite Masters. We're still in the group stage. It's a double elimination bracket, so even if you lose here, you're not going to go out or anything. But if you win this match, you're going through to the upper bracket in the actual playoffs. So we'll see.
First seed could mean a lot here as well. That's the thing. Going into that upper bracket, you're going to get the potentially easiest matches to go from. But Alu's going to start us off, pick up Fetish here, but AC's still alive. Not for long, though. He's getting overwhelmed, and it's just a trade of kills. Sipnik's trying to go for the knife. He's right behind him. And Sipnik actually manages to make it out of that situation alive.
Oh, and Device will pick up a kill. tabseN wants to get out, but how is he going to get out from behind this box? I'm just not sure. Actually, he's going to shoot his way out. That's pretty impressive, and that really turns everything around. Now Legia is creeping up close, and Device almost has no chance of knowing. This is such smart positional play from Legia, but oh, Device! Sickening headshot, and he has got the time here, even without the kit to pick it up. That's a triple from Device. I feel like 99 times out of 100, Legia probably wins that one-on-one just because of the really smart positional play. That's, I don't know, that was intelligent movement. How did that work?
All I could hear through, or I can imagine Device thinking is sweet, I don't have to run that far to get to the bomb now. Oh, cool, he was right here. I don't know, that was interesting. I just love the fact that Sipnik goes for the knife, but that's one of those situations where maybe he could actually get punished for it because that... You know, he lets the guy get away. I mean,
the reason he did it is because he obviously reloaded right as he jumped in. So he's like, either I finish this reload or I try and knife him. Like,
yeah.
It's just a tricky position, but a little bit of an early, well, good start here for Dignitas, and they're going to be picking up a lot of people in this anti-eco that they've got going on. Because of the bomb plant, mousesports are going to be buying next round instead of this one. So, yeah, no armor or anything like that. And on Dignitas' side, no submachine guns either, which is something we have to keep an eye on.
We do, because of the recent buff that has happened for SMGs in the latest update. 20% additional on the existing armor value, basically, the armor pen value. Nice flank there by tabseN. tabseN is playing so well tonight. We really have to keep an eye on him for the mousesports side, because he has just been consistently getting the shots and getting the drop on people. But yeah, SMGs do more versus armor nowadays, so it doesn't seem like that's really affecting teams too much, or at least right now at the upper scale, because... At the end of the day, I don't know, it's like you get the rifle. If you can get the rifle, you're saving money, right? Versus spending $1,200 for even the cheapest, one of the cheapest SMGs, the Hump, right? You're still investing $1,200. And if you don't get those 2 kills to make that worthwhile, then, might as well have the rifle, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to take a while before it plays itself out. Quick update as well. Just during the team intros, we had, I think, a couple of the pictures switched around. So sorry about that, guys. Just a bit of a technical hiccup here, but we'll probably try and see if we can, in the future, get them right. Mouz is going to be losing a member early on, but Legia with a good return on Device, who's always a nice guy to get rid of when you're playing Dignitas. Generally a very, very strong player. Haven't really seen much of Dignitas on Overpass, so I'm kind of excited to see how it plays out. For them, I mean, they start on the favorite side, so that's good. But we've also seen what kind of comebacks you can do on the CT side. So, I mean, best case scenario for me, having just watched Na'Vi, I think Dignitas got to be gunning for 13 rounds here.
Pretty much. And it seems fitting to say that Dignitas need to get the most CT rounds, because for the longest time they were just basically the CT team. Yeah. The Great Wall. Fetish is going to walk right into Michael though, so this brings it back to a 3-on-3. Dupree's still on the backstab mission, however. It's going to be Legia taking point over here on A site. Sipnik is rotated back over to make sure that this is covered, but he's looking at the wrong angle. He will manage to live, however, and do a good bit of damage to Legia. Legia's still not able to find this frag.
Yeah, and Sipnik will eventually take him down. Not sure why Legia had the gun out then. And Dupree is going to take down tabseN as well, so that makes things even worse. Shooting him in the back, and finally Michael falls. That's Dupree with a lot of action in this round. 3 kills, and putting Dignitas at 3-0, and no chance for a bomb plant, which actually is a bit of a problem. They wouldn't have, I don't think they would have forced it on mousesports, because I think they would have had only room for 2 AKs, which is maybe not quite enough, but still would have been nice for them to get that $800 bonus.
I'm surprised to see the... well, it's also just really impressive play there from Dupree. I mean, that was like a get-right, full-out get-right, basically. First, like, all of his frags pretty much were backstabs. So that's just really nice positional play there from Dupree. AC only managed to take 1 with him, but they're still going to get that entry frag here, Dignitas, and spot out a lot of movement over in sewer. So this is good information for them to stop this push coming in, but then Sipnik is now the only man alive here.
Yeah, he has to stay alive as well, because they've already stolen 1 rifle. Michael does get tagged from that grenade, and They're going to lose the rifle again. So actually, great job from Sipnix in this bomb side and teammate as well. Dupree coming in to help out. Tabson coming through the pipe with just a pistol here. Should be taken down any second, but he picks up another kill. This is a fantastic round for mousesports. 3 kills. They didn't get the bomb plant, but they can buy next round anyway, so I think they're going to be in a good position.
Yeah, Tabson is just incredible right now. P250, he nearly picks up a kill in the eco round, and even picks up one now, so it's just... Tabson right now is doing great work. Not leading in frags, only 2-1-4 for him, but still, we'll have to look at that. mousesports now going into their second buy round here, however. 5th round, and they've got that AWP, and this time around they put it on Chris J. They elect to put it on Chris J when, versus Na'Vi, they had it on Alu most of the time. So that's an interesting start, and Alu's going to get picked up. So maybe, you know, mousesports saw it coming. Maybe they realized, okay, maybe we shouldn't give it to Alu.
Yeah, somehow he's destined to not survive this round. Device is OPing for Dignitas, which is not that uncommon, although on Nuke, for instance, it'll be Fetish doing it. So, you know, there's a bit of there's room for some switch rounds on the Dignitas team, depending on the map they're playing. But I'm guessing for them, for Dignitas, this is all just default play right now.
A lot of the time, yeah, Device is their go-to offer, and for good reason. He picks up his 2nd frag here over on Long. And that's going to start Dignitas off so strong here.
It's definitely the wrong time to have his knife out. Unless he was planning on throwing it, there was really no way he was going to kill Dupree then.
We ain't caught yet.
Well, Mikey Lily and Leggy are left, and this is actually pretty bad because the last round where they just had pistols, they managed to get 3 kills. Yeah, they made it into a 1-on-2 at the end. And if Dignitas come out of this round with every single rifle alive, that's something the mousesports actually really can't afford to do. They got to make sure that they do some good damage, and that's the first shot coming in. Device finally goes down. So good job here. More kills are needed for mousesports, a lot more.
Yeah, but they need to get out on the site. And again, look at Dupree. Perfect position to be in right now. He's going to get the perfect flank. Goes for the med spray. Runs out of bullets, but still gets the job done in the end with the CZ. Still draws the attention of the first man back. And Michael Lily, like, yeah, no luck there. They get just completely outflanked. Dupree for the 2nd round now in this half.
It's the perfect flank, the worst possible execution.
Right? It's those guaranteed frags. They're so hard to get. Look at this. Like, he starts off to the left, then he tries to readjust, and, man, that was awkward. And he even gets tagged through the wall there, actually.
But he's still doing a good job. You're absolutely right. I mean, he's up to 8 kills, I think, at the moment. So, and Dignitas are at 5-0, so they're going to be in a good position anyway. And I think they managed to save the AWP. Dupree again here with the kills coming in. Going to pull out his C set and look for a 3rd one. And actually, he's not going to get it, but he's got back up close by. I mean, the Michaelele could have been killed. And actually, this follow-up grenade... Oh, he survives it somehow.
I think he... Did he? That sounded like he hit the rail there. I think he might have sent that into the rail, and it didn't even make it into the room.
It could be.
Because even like a nade going off anywhere in Michael Lilly's vicinity would take him out there.
We never really... Sometimes these grenades, when they land right at a step on a stair, sometimes it blocks the whole damage for no apparent reason. But, I mean... I don't know. We didn't get to see, so either way, we'll just keep guessing at it. This is still a good start for Dignitas, right? 2 kills and almost a 3rd one on Michaelele. He's on 1 health, slowly bleeding to death. Or if it was Call of Duty recovering in a corner.
Right.
I've never fully understood that mechanic, but it's how it is. 35 seconds left. They try and rush through, but Device is here with the AWP, and they come out of the smoke. They'll actually get a great headshot here. Nice play from Alu. And AC, he's hiding right at the edge of the smoke. Michaelele, 1-on-3 with 1 health. It would have been cool if it had happened, but it doesn't. AC running for the AWP, but he's not going to get it. So Device actually has to sink in a lot of money into rebuying that, and I think he should.
Yeah, just drop it. The full. Just do it.
Nope.
Oh, no. Okay, okay. Maybe wanting to maintain the money? Too worried about dropping too low there if they were to lose a round?
Maybe they predicted this was going to be an eco round anyway, so it could be a couple of things going. I'm glad to see Chris picking up the Tech 9, though.
That's an interesting choice. Oh, nade? No, it's just going to be the smoke. HE to follow, and it's not going to catch anybody. 2 damage dealt there to Michaelele. So good read on his part, managing to dodge harm, you know, get out of harm's way there fast enough. Device over on Long, however, is going to pick up the first frag here for Dignitas. That's Legia now off the map. And Dupree, with this timing, decides to hang around, take this fight, but he's not going to manage to find the angle correctly there.
Oh, there's a Tech 9. AC shut down. Oh, that's all worth it. I appreciate that. Chris is still going to go down, but that one moment is still, that's some funny play.
Crouching Tiger, hidden Tech 9.
Yes. That
was smoke and mirrors right there.
Actually, what's interesting, the CSET 75 is, you know, it says CSET 75 auto, but I'm pretty sure in the real world, Tech 9 actually shoots even faster than the Tech 9 does, or the CSET does in this game. So I'm kind of glad they didn't implement that, because 30 bullets and just holding it down would be kind of crazy. But it's a pretty fast weapon in the real world. 6 and 0. And we're looking at a rifle picked up here, and Alu even has armor. So they could still do something with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Michael is just gathering information right now. And he doesn't look fast enough to his left. The tree is going to be waiting in blue room. A very common spot to hold from there. So surprised that Michael didn't check it. Still, Alu alive, 1v3. Opportunity to do some damage. He's going to spot Dupree out in the open behind the box. Knows that he's stuck back there, so he's going to have to take this fight eventually. But Alu lives with 12 HP.
He can do this. He can get the bomb down. This is really big here. 8 seconds left. He's going to get the bomb plant. Sipnix is going to be right there to pick up the kill. That's still really cool, right? 3 kills and a bomb plant, starting up with mainly just pistols and a little bit of armor. So, I mean, success for mousesports, but it doesn't change the fact that we're going to be at 7-0 here. Mousesports have yet to pick up a single round in this first half, which, going by what we saw in the previous game, might not even be that big a deal. It can change quick, I think.
Especially if they can keep the money low like this. You know, it was so crucial that they actually pick up so many kills in these rounds. Even if they don't manage to pick it up, they have to keep Dignitas low on the money so that if that situation arises, that's a 6 smoke right there.
Yeah, that's actually a smoke that I was practicing with the Dignitas team, because we were trying to figure out parts of the map. So kind of cool to see them do that. Pipe bomb. And then a follow-up smoke, to try and block something off. They realize now that Chris has an AWP, but Fetish is just going to keep fighting it out here. And Fetish not having the best game right now. Actually only had 1 kill. But he was on Twitter just before we started telling people that he's been, not really playing much for the past 2 weeks. So maybe that comes into play as well here. AC, though, is going to pick up leg gear. It seems like the rest of his team they got his back right now.
Oh, they do. AC with a double. In fact, that's going to slow things down here. Still man advantage maintained by Dignitas. Sipnix just going for the jump, but it's going to be Fetish picking up Chris J. So good frag going the in-game leader's way. And now a 2-man lead here for Dignitas. Third man, nope, not going to happen. Tabson will strike back, pick up Fetish, and Alu working his way up on short, walks right into Sipnix. So it's all over the place. It's just turned into a real pick battle here. Just individual fragging coming through.
Yeah, Tabson going to walk in and right into Sipnix crosshair.
Crouch battles.
Yeah. Everyone doing the Emilio.
That's going to turn into a dance in CS or something like that. Do the Emilio, and then they're all just going to like crouch and wag their heads.
I'm pretty sure if we send a message to Jordan, he's going to do it. Nothing with the flashbang dance and everything else.
You're going to have the bomb dance, you're going to have the flashbang
Somebody
dance.
sent Jordan a tweet and tell him that we need like a crouch dance at some point. If he hasn't done it already. But I'm sure someone can get on that. Just tell him Anderson Semler wanted it. Double up set up here on the terrorist side, and they almost get that opening pick. Mousesports need to start winning rounds, and that would have been a really nice way. The follow-up grenade device is gone. Well played, Alu. Not letting that one go. That's a big deal. Unfortunately, it does get traded on by Dupree, who's still a bit of a troll down in this, in this whole mid area.
Yeah, actually manages to make it through sewer onto short again, so he's going to be able to survive and rotate around through that B site. So well played there by Dignitas. I mean, you wonder why Device hangs around, but that's because he has Dupree, and that's Dupree coming through on his part of the plan there, on his part of the deal basically made with Device before this round started. So nicely done there, Dignitas, maintaining the man advantage as they do manage to pick up another kill on Mousesports, and Mousesports are still kind of milling around the map, haven't really found a way in yet. Michael picked up the AWP, and he just barely finds Dupree there out of position on the A site.
Yeah. It's a really good shot, and taking out Dupree, who's been playing really well. That's got to count for something. Fetish, though, will pick up Chris, and it's still not really working out here. Just 30 seconds left on the clock. Mousesports need to make a move. And Michael, well, this is not the best weapon to be walking in unless he can just get a really quick pick-off. Actually, they're going to fall back, but he can't get that kill, and Legia pushing into the bomb site. The only one here does get the quick kill onto Fetish, but it's not enough. AC's there, and that's 9-0. Michael tried his best that round to make it work, and I appreciate his hashtag behind. I think that's something I can get behind, but still, not winning the round.
Not winning the round is going to put Mousesports in a bit of an awkward situation, and right now they're just willing to spend the money to even their money out. So Sipnix once again going for that sewer smoke, just making sure that Mousesports aren't going to be able to rush through there very quickly. So, which is a nice little touch by him. There's going to be action at connector, however, as Mousesports are just going to go barreling through. Nice flash over here, but AC, wow, nearly takes out a man. If there's no Kevlar there, he's got that kill.
Yeah, and Dupree also getting caught off guard. Fetish reloading as they come through. He's going to get dropped. That's the Tech 9 in play again from Chris J. So this is a great round for Mousesports. And the team Dignitas winning so many rounds, 9 in a row, and then being up against an eco round, and they're now, well, they've thrown it away. And this is exactly what happened in the last game too. One of the few rounds that Na'Vi they actually got because they won an eco, and that really shouldn't happen. At this point, that's got to be considered a bit of a slip up from Dignitas.
It's also, yeah, exactly. Maybe the attention starts to waver a little bit. You know, you've got 9 rounds, 9-0. Maybe you're starting to get a little lax in your defense, let you guard down just a second. But the problem is that a team like mousesports, they aren't going to let that opportunity pass by. And they actually go for some aggression of their own on that eco. So mousesports now in a great position here. They have that 1 round, but this is going to be excellent for them because they can save 3 rifles. So not only were they ecoing to begin with, evening out their money, now they're going to have the bonus money from the round win, and they can save money off of these guns. This is a huge round for mousesports. This could be a big opportunity for them to get a lot of momentum going their way. And look on the other side right now. The other side of the map, because of all the kills that mousesports have been getting throughout these rounds, there's no money left on Dignitas.
Yeah, Sipnik started this round with an 11,000 bank, and he just spent a little over 10,000 buying an AWP and then a rifle for himself. So yeah, there's no bank anymore on the Danish side. mousesports have a big opening here. It's been hard winning consecutive rounds on the T side, but they did it in overtime against Na'Vi, so mousesports can sneak in 1 more round. That 1 round is very likely to spawn a bunch more. Does he spot the bomb here?
Oh,
I think he does. Oh, he even double scopes for it. Now he's got to be careful. Chris is close by. He's going to scope him down. And now tabseN takes down Easy, but they know exactly where the bomb is. This should be a big tell for Dignitas.
Oh, he wants to see if anybody's going to sneak back and pick it up. A little bit of a nade going through there. Not going to do the damage, though. Gets caught on that wall, so a bit of an awkward bank. He's got another nade, though. This is the thing. Picks it up off the corpse of Chris J. So now Team Dignitas, they're actually in a pretty decent position here. mousesports, still 50 seconds left, though. So mousesports could still take this bomb up through connector and try and go for A site.
Yeah, and they got 2 people over by the restroom, so it's not even that unlikely. Smoke goes off. Fetish still just waiting on the other side. Can he see through? He can see the feet of Valu then, or at least the leg, and it's going to take him down. So nice defense from Fetish here. Stepping it up in the last couple of rounds is definitely good news for Dignitas, because he was kind of underperforming earlier, so it's nice to see him wake up a little bit. Dignitas in a great position here. No chance at all that Leggy or anyone else is going to come by. They've got just a firing squad waiting at the stairwell then. And that's going to be the round. 10-1. mousesports, well, because they saved the 3 rifles from the eco they had, they can pretty still buy on 3 members, but the rest, not so much.
No, exactly. I mean, they'll have enough to be able to go for a reasonable buy. 7.8 here still on Michaelele, who seems to be just hanging out.
Are they kissing in that terror spawn?
Are they having a sesh?
I don't know.
Well, Chris J is going to go for Tech 9 and armor. Michaelele, he's got the bomb and he's got the bank as well. That's going to really hurt mousesports here, but it doesn't stop Alu from picking up the entry frag on Fetish.
That's definitely a good job here. Chris kills Michaelele and picks up the bomb. They wanted to get the bomb, I'm guessing, maybe disconnected.
Yeah, it seems like.
And Legia is going to go down. This is turning into a bit of a strange round, and somehow it still ends up really close here. Chris now actually has that. He's got the Tech 9 fighting, and he hits the headshot as well on Sipniks. Could have worked out. I don't know. A bit of a shame for mousesports that they ended up with issues here. But I think, yeah, we're paused really briefly just to see if we can get Michaelele back in the game. That's got to be frustrating, right? He had the bank as well.
He had 7.4K. That's a rifle for Chris J there. Rifle, some nades, some armor for Chris J. I mean, that's actually a pretty big blow to mousesports in that round, because that could be the difference. I mean, if Chris J has a rifle to work with instead of the Tech 9, maybe he gets that kill and they're still in that round. So definitely unfortunate there for mousesports. But I mean, they played through. They got the bomb in the end. I mean, they played through it. So now, I mean, Dignitas are just looking fantastic, because that's mousesports having spent all their money. They didn't get a plant in that round. They still have Michaelele, who will have bank in this round now, but it's not. I don't think it's enough to be able to drop for his entire team, because he would have got like what, 1.9. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's an unfortunate position for mousesports to find themselves in. But Dignitas, I mean, still with a good start in this game, either way. Well, that's how it goes sometimes, playing online games, right?
It's also just kind of how it goes with Dignitas, I guess. You know, CT-sided map, clearly CT-sided map. And, you know, Dignitas is just like, you look at them, you know, nobody wants to play them on Nuke. And right now we're kind of playing on a map where, at least with how it's played right now and the results that we're seeing right now, we kind of look at it as if it was Nuke and saying, like, it's really hard to get those rounds on the T side, it seems.
Yeah.
So Dignitas are going to be in their element right now. This is their kind of situation where they can kind of just run away with a match. But hopefully we'll be able to get back into this match fairly soon here. We're coming back to the screen, so I think we are here. And Michael, this is his answer, basically. To balance out the money, he's like, okay, I'll just get an AWP and Kevlar and, you know, see if I can't do something here. Michael is actually a very good opper. So he's got some skill in that department.
Yeah, without a doubt. Really fast over by the playground. Trying to see if he can pick anyone off. This is definitely a good spot to use the AWP, so I appreciate the fact that he's doing it. The Device also has his, and as we can see by the minimap here, Dignitas they're holding really passively at the moment. AC, though, is actually going to be the furthest guy forward down to the L-bend on the B-bomb site, taking down Legia. And, it's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm almost curious to see if Michael decides to just back off and hold onto the AWP if they can't get anything done in this round with it. That could be a situation where they kind of just lemming the rest of the members in there, see if they can get the info, and then Mike Lilly could potentially find something for them. They're going to see if he can't find an opening frag. Thing is, Device is already looking towards Snake.
Oh.
He's going to be in the perfect position to stop it.
I'm wondering if they're going to boost him up somewhere. When they get to this wall over here, yeah, so they're going to go for the boost. Excellent job. That's really nice. And, I mean, unfortunately, nobody from Dignitas is there, but if they wait long enough, and actually, I think you're right, this isn't a bad idea. If they just wait the rest of these 30 seconds, and then next round they have an AWP and everybody else buys. Instead, they charge in. Alu's going to pick up AC, and now, well, they got to be careful. Still 20 seconds left. Dignitas have 2 people at this A bomb site. Flashbang goes in, and that's going to buy them some more time. 15 seconds now left, and he goes down to Device, who's still in the back hiding, has his pistol out, looking for a headshot. Backup's coming as well. Sipnix will fall, and Device is somehow just alive forever at the back here. He's going to pick up the 2 kills at the end, making it a triple in total, and it's really close to mousesports making it through. That was actually scary, but it still leaves them in a bad position. 12-1.
Nice pistol work there by Device, but that was an odd situation there as well. It seems like, you wait basically a minute, catch Device sleeping at the wheel, sneak past him in that one angle that he's been watching the entire round, and somehow they do it. Michael,
He's actually he bought another AWP, and it's Chris who's picked it up here. Now he's just waiting around for a little bit longer. Are they going to be able to flash him through? Looks like he wants to, but oh, there's the opening.
pick on Fetish, and then Legia can't actually back off. Alu's going to manage to, well, at least alert the man holding there in connector. So again, it's that combination, Dupree Device backing off, looking for a different angle to work on. And this is going to be smart play here from Dignitas because they know that they can abuse the angles at the choke point on the A site. mousesports, however, are interested in getting out onto the B site where they could have a bit more luck.
Oh, grenade. Actually, a lot of damage already being dealt here. Sipnik's doing a fine job, and Device is there with a follow-up grenade to just explode Tabs and AC. It's going to catch Legia wandering around, and it's going to be a 4-on-3 here. They've got the time, but they're really running out of people to fight this bomb site with, and one of them is holding, still Michael is holding really far back, so it's technically a 4-on-2 here. Now Alu is actually kind of alone. Michael is trapped in a corner somewhere with the knife out. So this is going to be the round.
Yeah, this is going to be it. Michael, luckily for him, he was able to drop his rifle over to Chris J before this happened, but it seems like he's just interested in saving.
Yeah, I think he's I think he's disconnected in that corner.
He's got to be. Yeah, they're going to find him as well.
No.
Or no? AC? Yeah, there you go. He's fought at the very end.
I was going to say, don't knife him. No.
No, AC.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No.
AC, no. AC, don't. AC. See, there you go. See? AC, he's got manners.
But it was tearing at him. You can tell he really wanted to. It's like, I gotta do it. Gotta knife my Kalele. Oh, is this play of the day? Is this like the sportsman play of the day?
You're actually, that should be like the sportsmanship award right there because he had it. He could have got that $1,500.
He's named his knife waste of name tag. Well played, Philip. All right. So guys, that's it. Just to introduce you to out there, if you don't know already, we do have this play of the day concept going on, which is powered by Comhem, as it says in the top there as well. Which means every day we present with you guys with what we think could be the play of the day, but there's going to be a whole bunch of selections for each different, for each day. You guys can go onto fragbite.sc and you can vote for which one you think is the best one. At the end of the tournament, one is going to have the most votes, and we'll end up giving that person 25,000 SEK. So, just as an individual. So that's a little bit of a spice to it. So actually, mousesports are going to try and see if they can finish this half with 4 people, and that's obviously a little bit frustrating for them, especially now that they're getting shut down all across the board here. Alu doing his best to try and see if they can bring it back, but he's alone with 4 health in a 1-on-3, and the bomb is in the T spawn. So there's a bunch of things going wrong in this round. 14-1. Dignitas with a little bit of help from some technical issues, but still, even without that, even before that kicked in, they were still doing pretty well for themselves.
Yeah, this is... It's just, you know, twisting the knife in the wound, pretty much, you know. With a little bit of pepper on top. I don't know, what do you guys use to spice your food, Anders? Denmark, you know, you guys big on spices?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What's your go-to spice, apart from baking, you know, doesn't count?
Well, I mean, obviously pepper. Paprika, I guess, is the other one.
Okay.
Garlic, good.
Okay.
Different variations. And
Rub a little garlic in there then, I guess?
yeah, salt is a big thing in Denmark,
Yeah,
which, you know, some countries just, you know, shy away from. I don't understand why. But you know that. I was out cooking at your place the other day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some of the best lasagna ever.
Oh.
That was such a good decision as well, because we were just like, what do we make? What do we make? And then, you know, it's just like, Anders steps up. He's like, don't worry.
Yeah.
I've got this.
And,
Lasagna. And that fed us for like 2 days. We brought the leftovers here and just ate the leftovers here the next day. That was really good.
It's good times.
Yeah. But
next time we'll bring a camera and we'll stream it a little bit, you know.
that's the one thing I was thinking the entire time, you know. We still haven't done the cooking with Anders.
Yeah, the esports cooking show. It's going to happen at some point. Next time we'll see.
Now, although like with the name, you know, Room on Fire may be like a little bit negative. I don't know, going into it, you know.
It's like a Hell's Kitchen theme going on there.
Pretty much, right? You know, it's kind of not what you want to be thinking about when you're in a kitchen. You know, the whole place is on fire.
Would Gordon reply if we sent him a letter? Do you want to come?
Okay, but all I can think of now is that we have to come up with the recipe for the Room on Fire steak. Because, you know, it's like Room on Fire, steak
is kind of, you know, steak is kind of just like one thing, though. It's really kind of hard to make steak in different. Then you'd have to go like different kind of sauces, something like that. Maybe you could do that. I'm pretty good. I make like really good like tenderloin. Like I'm good. Yeah, good at that stuff too. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come up with some ideas and start jotting this down.
Yeah. We'll do it. Don't worry. Eventually it'll come around. We'll do it.
While you're here for Fragbite, we'll do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna get held to that now.
So we are still waiting, of course, for the second half here. If you're just joining us, a big welcome to the show. This is Group B for the third season of Fragbite Masters. So we're still at the group stage. We have a double elimination bracket. So, you know, win or lose here in the group stage, it just determines whether you go out to the upper or the lower bracket and what seed you get. So that's the really big difference here, which is very cool. It means that, you know, we're absolutely sure at the end of it that the best teams make it through. Yeah. And it's kind of nice to actually have the system going on, because it's really hard to say what's the best team in the world right now.
Well, not only like is it the format, but like in the online match, right? But also we ran this similar, you know, last time, but it was best of ones in the groups.
Yeah.
And now we've kind of like doubled up on that. We've said, okay, best of ones for the first matches in the groups, but after that, the matches that decide, you know, which seed you're going to get out of that group, best of threes.
I really hope that this is a format that takes on elsewhere, because I've actually... we were running different systems in the past for tournaments. Then Lurpus actually came up with an article that said, why don't we do like the GSL did, and have like a GSL type group format where, you know, you lose 2 matches, you're out, you win 2 matches, you're in. And I think that's been good for a while, but now it's also become a little bit apparent, and I think even Lurpus has also been talking about this since then, that this format also can be a little bit tricky.
Cutthroat.
Yeah, it's a little bit cutthroat, especially because some teams just generally do worse in best of ones. And it can be a little bit boring sometimes watching a really good team that you know could make it far, but they lose, to 2 teams in the 2 best of ones.
Exactly, that's the thing. But now, but that's the beauty of this situation. But the thing is that time, right? I mean, we have the time to take, to make one group last 2 days.
Make more time, Sam Lowe. You can make more time.
Just gonna snap my fingers next major, be like, yo, this is for 3 days. We make it 4.
I'm actually really curious how they're going to do it because they haven't released any details about DreamHack Winter, right?
Well, they have. They said, we know the days. So we know that the groups are going to be played on one day, then the quarterfinals, and then semis and finals. So the groups it's probably going to be GSL best of 1 format, because they don't have that extra day to be able to run on.
I'd show up a day early and work for free if we could do that. Well, Tabson is going to be going down here already. Really quick rush into the B bomb site. We're finally back into the second half here, as that's a great... Oh, wow! Mike Hileli is going to pick up Dupree as well. That was crazy. That has got to be a candidate for player of the day. What a sickening headshot. And now you can see the rest of the Dignitas. They're just standing still. Rock solid. They were stunned. That's a shot that made it across the world, I think. And Chris J is coming in now. mousesports, they hear the message that Mike Hileli just sent out. What a beautiful shot.
Yeah, off the back of that. But then Device has to come in. He's got his P2K in hand now. and he manages to find one headshot. He picks up Michaelele as well. Crossfire potential here for Alu, but AC's going to do the job alone, and that's it. Michaelele coming roaring back into this match with those 2 headshots, but that's where it stops for mousesports. Dignitas, they keep their cool.
The first one is so good, but the second one is absurd. That is... What a sexy shot. I'm almost heartbroken that mousesports actually don't win the round after it, because it feels like they deserve it.
Double ump, though. This is sick. Okay, so off of the back of this change, you know, recent update, the buff to SMGs, and ump really stood out. It does massive damage versus armor. The only drawback is that it's only got 25 bullets in the mag, but you're still getting $600 per kill with this bad boy. So looks like it's already Dignitas and mousesports willing to go for it.
Oh, well, I mean, mousesports are making it work here. They're getting the kills in. They're setting themselves up in a good position. They're closing the door on Device, and oh, he gets the spray through. Headshot straight on. Gets time to reload. And he's going to finish off with a 3rd shot. And Device ends it right there, 16-1.